Is an elephant.
Good morning. Hello, 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 hello. And I'm late. I had to sleep, y'all. I had some crazy dreams last night. Cray, cray day. Cray, 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 to cray, cray. Hello, hello, hello. So we're gonna make this brief and we're gonna make this impactful. So we'll take that off. And so we're gonna talk this morning briefly about today, which is what some are saying a Tesla portal. The date today is 1/11/22, and I'm going to type in here what I believe. Let me put in the caption. How we're getting to this 1 plus 11 equals. Oh, actually, it's not 1 plus 11. Let's backspace. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 0 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. And let me show this one here. Okay, so this is how we are arriving at this being a Tesla portal, because the dates reduced down to 9. Now, I'm going to get on a little bit later, hopefully today, and discuss the importance of this Tesla numerology. Suffice it to say, Nikola Tesla, for those of you that do not know, did in fact comment or make a statement that if you could understand the relationship between the numbers 3, 6, and 9, then you would unlock a key, not the key I misquoted last night, a key to the universe. Now, in doing some further research last night and this morning about Tesla and this numerology, it is quite interesting. And good morning to everyone in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to everyone that is spoken. Tina, hello, Tina. And Desiree, hello. And those of you that have spoken, hello, Sandra. Hello, Malika. Hello, Mystical. Thank you for being here this morning, and I appreciate everyone. Hello, hello, H Craft. Good morning, Grand Rising to you all. Now, this is the thing. In the numerology and the mathematics, and we will discuss this further, but in the numerology and the mathematics, everything higher dimensional is related to 3, 6, and 9. Everything third dimensional can be related to the other numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. And there's a mathematical equation. There are mathematical equations that you can go through and figure that out. When I say everything higher dimensional, or what we can begin to believe higher dimensional, can be related to 3, 6, and 9. If you take 360 degrees as a circle, you reduce that down, it reduces down to 9. If you take 180 degrees as the diameter of a circle, it is reduced down to 9. The diameter of the sun can be reduced down to 9. The diameter of the earth can be reduced down to 9. Okay. There are certain other mathematical equations. Basically, 9 cannot, if you multiply anything by 9 and reduce it back down, it comes back to 9. So 9 appears to be the number that controls everything, 3 being the Trinity, 6 being balance, and then balance in the universe. You could say, as we look at this esoterically, then we reduce it to that as well. Now, this is a high-level overview, guys. We're going to do a more in-depth video on this because I need to take my time with it, but I wanted to bring this to you this morning. Speed of light, I think, could be reduced down to 9 as well. Be very interesting thing about the number 9 in numerology, as we would look at it esoterically, is that is also the number of self-fulfillment. That is the number prior to the restart or start of a new cycle, right? When you reach a 9 year, when we pull cards and it's the 9 of Pentacles or the 9 of Cups, right? There is self-fulfillment. The 9 of Swords, which is anxiety, worry, all of that. What is anxiety and worry? Anxiety and worry does end up being a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is the fulfillment of, or it is the you yourself have put yourself all in this tizzy of worry, fear, doubt, what have you, anxiety, what have you, and you end up yourself, right? Remember, 8 of Swords is like this, I think I'm bound, but I'm really not. And then you get all in this worry, right? And before you start this 10 of Swords, where you realize the swords really ain't going to hurt you, right? You realize everything is really about to be just completely fine. Hey, good morning, Daily Inspirational Tea with Enlightened Gem. I love that name. Oops, let me get this. Sorry, guys. Is this self-fulfilling? There's a reason why the 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups are my 2 favorite cards in the whole entire deck. Not even the Chariot card, which is my major arcana. Because that signifies everything has come together. You are in self-love. You are in, self-acceptance. You're in self-balance, and you are manifesting all of your dreams, desires, and it's all coming together. Now, let's get to the gets. Let me see if I can get to this. I'm going to go to the astrology of today because I really want you guys to get this. I really want y'all to see this. This is the chart for today. This would be as of 12 noon Central Time. I want us to notice some very specific things. Wait, yeah, you guys can see this. There is going to be at noon a Uranus in retrograde moon conjunction in Taurus. Uranus in retrograde moon conjunction in Taurus in the 4th house. This is the house of home, personal space, personal autonomy, right? Or familial space, familial autonomy. This is the tribe, right? This is your personal tribe. Not to be confused with the 11th house, which is global tribe. This is personal tribe. Uranus being in this in Taurus of the I have, and now from the perspective of you were born at noon today, this is where this would be. This is where in your placements in your chart, we have a very interesting situation with this. To me, the interesting situation with Uranus in retrograde in Taurus, in conjunct to the moon in the 4th house, by itself, nothing else, seems to say to me that there's 2 things that are going on. The global desire, or this global trying to effort to control the narrative, to this introduction of all these technologies that are either brought within a human being or out in the metaverse, in the external. That, if you've noticed and you've picked up on anything over the last, I don't know, freaking 2.5, 3.5 weeks at least, you've noticed that narrative, that what has been stated about how things were going to revolutionize and free people, we're seeing that the stats don't bear that out. We're seeing what people have been saying behind closed doors. Right now, Rand Paul is as we speak, as the timing of this live, when you watch it later, it would have already happened. Rand Paul here, Senator Dr. Rand Paul here in Congress, is right now conducting a very interesting discussion with a person that is in the medical, that has been propped up as the self-proclaimed face of science. Anyway, and going over all of these, what probably were thought going to always be private emails, and saying these are some things that you were doing, and these are some things that you were saying, and these are some things your groups were funding. It's fact. It's no longer theory, people. So don't kill the messenger. It's fact. So I want to stop saying it's theory. And there's a lot of backpedaling going on. We're seeing that some very erroneous statements being made by certain justices and things like that are being proved to be false. We're seeing that now all of a sudden we no longer have to. I'm not a medical doctor and I'm not giving any medical advice. However, the CDC has said that you now only have to go away and be by yourself for 5 days, not 10. And by the way, you ain't got to test again. What I'm saying to you is there is this scramble because facts are coming to light. Not only that, worldwide, there is a grand discussion about what limitations are being put upon people, right? And how it is affecting what I have, how I can support the family, how I can be a part of society, what I have. Let me stop. So in retrograde, this gives us an opportunity to look at how the heck have you, I'm not going to not cuss. How the hell have y'all been saying you can't do this, and this, and we're going to have you do this, and this, so that you can have what you've had before and more, and yet that's not what's happening. There's a fight for autonomy and agency. This energy is bringing this to the light. Not only is it bringing it to the light, it's giving you an opportunity. If you set your energy in motion in the correct way, meaning, right, the moon represents your emotions, the energy you set in motion, it represents all your feelings and all of that. Don't discount your feelings in the way of intuitive feelings. Do not discount your intuitive nature. Normally, I would say F your feelings. Right? If you're going to say that your feelings outweigh and override fact, okay? I'm going to have to move forward. But tap into your intuition and into your higher intuition, because what's happening is Uranus is moving back, is to us, our perspective. It is in retrograde, so it's saying, I'm going to let you see behind the curtain. Now, let's move forward here. There's also a conjunction, and it's a loose conjunction because we've got Venus in retrograde that's separating the moon. The sun is applying to the conjunction with Pluto, and Venus is kind of just outside that conjunctive. It's real close to being out. However, this loose conjunction, Kitty, is also trining all of this. What? Stop it. What is this? This is a powder keg. This is a powder keg of emotional, of feelings about control, about change, personal change, about what's personally keeping you, making you happy. This is, we're seeing so much more in the way of depression and in the way of, come on, babe. Ending oneself, right? We're seeing all of this ramp up because there's this level of despair. And people are saying, wait a minute, this is a problem. The level of control, because Capricorn represents, right? Control represents, it can represent government, all of these things. We're looking for a new way to be able to express autonomy and control of self. And that energy over there in Taurus is definite. And that Uranus, if you're concerned about your home, your family, all of these things, these are things that are bubbling to the surface in a global way. How does this tie in with Tesla? I'm going to tie this back into the 9 energy. This is what I'm feeling, is there's this universal 9 energy. There's this universal generation of who is my own Trinity. 3. Who am I as my own Trinity, as my own divinity? 6. How can I bring my own divinity into balance with the universe in an authentic manner? 9. For self-fulfillment. To regain my agency, to regain my control. This is what's opening up for us. Now, we also have this conjunction nobody's really talking about of Mercury and Saturn that's happening now. It's beginning to apply, and it'll be going on for the next day or so in Aquarius. So this, again, other technologies, or I can see other technologies being talked about, being presented, that maybe heretofore weren't. This is in 2. I have the second house. I have. Yeah. So look for it to be talked about, and look for people to be talking about existing things that are going on, and what the hell is going, what are you doing? What are you doing? And for you, I would begin to question your own autonomy, your own agency. How are you operating that? And are you finally ready to step forward and step into it? Because this energy is allowing you to do that. Thank you. What is interesting to me is that this conjunction here is also sextiling Neptune in the 3rd house in Pisces. So basically what's happening is we're having an agreement, as well as saying Capricorn and Neptune and Pisces are saying, yeah, guess what? Those dreams you had, those aspirations, that vision you saw, that outside self is your real reality. I'm going to need you to change yourself from the inside, move and elevate your foundation to get to that point, so that you can finally mentally grab onto those higher energies. 369, Tesla portal. Also, let's look at this. Again, I'm going real fast, I know. We have Mars in Sag squaring Neptune as well. This is, I feel maybe I'm a part of it. This is a global, grand wake up. Fucking wake. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Wake up. Come out of your slumber. Wake up from the psychoses. Wake up from the dream. And or if you've already awakened to the dream, can we please finally tell everybody what the dream is? And can we please operate in it? Can we please get the personal power to do what we need to do to change? There's some other things that are here. Those are the main. Now remember, we now have North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio for the next 18 months. This ain't going away. This is not going away. This not going away. One other thing. Okay, good. I'm doing good on time. I got 10 more minutes, roughly. One other thing I want to say here about this whole thing. Some of the other things I'm just picking up on. Here in the States, because I know I do have international viewers. Here in the States, we're awaiting the Supreme Court to come down and talk about, to if they're going to do stays on certain things. I believe we're going to see a decision at some point today. I believe we are. Now, don't shoot the messenger and don't shoot the psychic if it doesn't come to pass. But Gemini, we can't right now because I got to pull some cards. I believe we are going to see a decision on that stay today. Gem. Down. Okay. So, here we go. Let's go back over here. I need to get back over here because I got to pull some cards. I believe we'll see that today. I don't know if over in Europe we're seeing some eruptions of people in the streets showing dissent. Perhaps the tennis player in Australia may be released or decided upon today as well. I think we're going to see some very interesting things today. I think we're going to see some very, very interesting things today. So I would really look for that legal. And okay, yeah, that's what I there's this whole Uranus situation down here tells me we're going to see, that's the unrest we're seeing. That makes sense to me. I'm not talking about, Jupiter is just entered into Pisces. This is going to be an interesting year for this. It's going to retrograde back here into Aquarius, and then it's going to continue to go forward. So this is going to be a very interesting year for everyone. Just putting that out there with that. All right. Because that's big energy to make your, big thoughts, big dreams, and your big something Mercedes sedan come to pass. Ooh, so let's think about that as well, guys. All right, I'm gonna go quickly. We're gonna do a collective reading quickly. Here's from our Sacred Creators Oracle. Cozy up with risk, guys. This is cozy up with risk. Do you have one more for us? And then today, make a mission statement for your soul. Make a mission statement for your soul and cozy up with risk. If you don't risk anything, you don't gain anything. No risk, no reward. And we're going to pull some cards collectively. This is the collective message for today's portal, the Tesla portal. I have quite a busy day today, but we're going to do what we can. Ace of Wands. This is the energy coming towards y'all, all of us. Ace of Wands. New passion. Renewed passion. Passion about your life and situations that you cannot hold back. Ace of Cups. Hoo-hoo. Hooty-hoo. Right? Ace of, God dang it. I can't make this up. Ace of Cups. This passion is going to cause an overflow of your energy and your emotion. That's what this passion is going to do, so that you'll be motivated to go and do. And then Six of Swords. I want you to leave behind all of those other conflicting ideas, this argument you've been having with yourself. And if you've been having it with other people, just bump. Who cares? I'm over it. Get rid of it. Stop having the argument and move forward. Remember, in the front of the boat and most of the decks, the Ace of Swords is out in front. So you leave all of this mess behind and you go forward. It's not going to necessarily, guys, I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. Sound like I need an organ. it's not going to necessarily be an easy ride and an easy road to that new idea, that new passion, that new love. You still got to go through some of that choppy water to get there. It's still going to be a little uneasy. Remember, water represents, right? Water represents your emotions, right? That energy. It's still going to be, but it's going to be worth it when you get to that other side. So take advantage of today's 369 portal for personal autonomy. Cozy up to the risk. Cozy up to the fact that, listen, we have to stand. We have to hold the line. We got to stand our ground. We have to do what's best for us. And as we do that and raise our resonance, we are doing what's best for the planet and the collective. Whatever those deep down desires and whatever those dreams that you had, please go ahead and act on it. Act on it. Act on it. All right, gang. I'm going to let y'all go. Whew, I knew I was going to try to get that done in a half an hour. And I did. The last thing I want to leave with you is this. There's in the description box below, and that's a pinned message up above. We are doing a Finding the You in the Universe 8-week class. You're going to get an introduction and not just an introduction, but also somewhat of a deep, not just cursory teaching on your energetic body, auras, chakras, astrology, tarot, shadow work, giving you great tips on how to continue or begin your shadow work. Some talk about Akashic records and talk about the clairs, all of things spiritual in a nice 8-week overview. If you were to take each of these classes individually, either with myself or others, it would be, I can guarantee you, over $2,000. Guarantee you over $2,000. Okay? And you wouldn't get the one-on-one and the group attention that you're going to get during this 8 weeks. I've only opened this up for 22. This is our first time out. It is $555. You can make it a single payment, or you can do it in 3 payments of $185 a month. You will also get a swag box filled with, all the things that you'll need: sage, crystals. You'll have a journal, you'll have a workbook, you're going to have other, tools here to use for divination or to use to find yourself in the universe. We're also going to talk about meditation and the different ways to do so. So I want you to go on, click that link above. If you're not ready yet to do a whole certification, or you're not ready yet to launch your business, this is the way to get started. You just want to know some more information about spirituality so you can live your life fully. This is the way you get started. Okay, click the link above or click the link in the description wherever you're seeing this. Sign up today. The link works. It's all good. Sign up. It starts the 23rd of January. Don't meet me there, beat me there. And I will see you all very, very soon. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.